Hey guys, Poker Tip here, and today marks the first day of our first content video. Now today's topic of this video, we'll be talking the difference between ACE grading and PSA grading, and in my opinion, what's better to use. So let's start off with ACE grading. ACE grading is the only grading company that I've officially used, and that's just due to the accessibility in the UK. It's easy to do, it's easy to follow, and at the minute, it's still very affordable to do. Now, in my opinion, if you go into ACE, perfect. You know, your opinion. The labels at the top are brilliant. However, on the market value side of things, it's not as great as PSA. So therefore, if you're using ACE for your PC collection, then go for it. Because ACE grading for the PC collection is fantastic. Because it's affordable and the labels that they create are class. So therefore, if you're using ACE grading for PC, like I say, go for it. However, as well, ACE grading is also good for a quick, easy flip. For example, if I had the Phantasmal Flames Charizard, then I would take it to ACE grading due towards a PSA not being open and for it, to me, in my opinion, being harder to access. Then send it to ACE, hopefully it comes back a 10, and then sell it or hold it. It's up to you. But if you wanted that quick flip of a grading card, then go to ACE. It's perfect. However, if you're going to use ACE for investing in Pokemon and hoping that your Pokemon value goes up over time, then I believe that you're going to use the wrong label here. Now, I'm not saying ACE will never go up because, of course, as we can see, ACE grading does still give a decent value of cards, such as the Darkrai Umbreon Tag Team, which in a 10 is 1,100. However, when you look at the difference between that card and the PSA version, which is, I think it's around £6,000, like, that's a massive jump. And therefore, if you're going to be using ACE grading to sit on cards for more value over time, it's not the move. Now, I'm not saying that ACE grading will never catch up to a PSA, but in my opinion, I first believed that ACE would catch up with PSA, but now that I've been more in the game and been speaking to more vendors about it and stuff like that, PSA is the one, man. PSA is the one for investment, to holding on to that value and hopefully getting your value doubled, tripled, whatever. PSA is the one for that. And therefore, we'll move on to PSA. Like I said, if you're into collecting Pokemon and hoping that your Pokemon values over time, like I say, go for PSA. But the accessibility of PSA, and with the lines closed at the minute, it's very hard to do so, which is why I believe ACE is also good for a quick flip. However, PSA 10s are all over eBay. Invest now in PSA 10s, especially when the lines are closed, because you never know when cards go up in value over the market. It can literally happen overnight. Someone could literally find a Pikachu in one of those cards and it could jump. And if you have the PSA 10 of that card, then it's your lucky night. However, the PSA accessibility isn't all doom and gloom, because in certain card shows, especially in London, PSA do pop-up shops where people can come down and submit their cards to get graded through PSA. And they probably do that in other card shows around the UK as well. But not only that, is that their recent news of spreading to the Europe is that PSA will be popping up a permanent shop in Germany, making it more accessible for people in Europe to submit their cards through PSA. As well as that, I've also found Facebook groups around grading cards that people can send their cards to companies that ship it off to the PSA and then bring it back to then deliver to you. So, like I say, it's not all doom and gloom, and if you do enough digging, I'm sure you'll find a way to find PSA grading. Now, On an overall, and remember, this is just my opinion and what I've learned so far. So if any of you guys know anything more information to help me out and to help others out, please leave it down below in the comments. But on an overall, in my opinion, if you are going for a PC, then go for it. Go for ace grading. It's affordable, it's easy to access, and like I say, you can even quick flip cards. However, if you are in it for the long run, and you're a holder, and you want to collect Pokemon cards and hold them Pokemon cards for hopeful double or triple value, you need to get PSA. Because Ace is still nowhere near PSA, and everyone loves PSA. It's the big dog, and I think it will be for this lifetime. So, there it is, guys. That's my opinion. That's my advice. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. And like I say, if you have any more information on helping all of us out, then please leave it down below in the comments. And as well, please leave a like on this video. And please leave a follow, as it'll be massive for the support of me to keep going with this on my journey in Pokemon. I appreciate you guys so much, and thanks for the follows that you left on my first video, and I hope to see you guys in the future.